the luxury of not necessarily having to win this week. Winning would obviously be nice and go a long way. Is that Rory McIlroy is seemingly on track to put a new driver in the bag, Patrick. He said, you'll probably see me with a new driver in the bag. It's the unreleased, new tailor-made, I think they're calling it there it is, QI10LS. It is on the conforming list. It has not been released yet. An opportunity for Rory to do a little bit of work, do a little bit of testing without much downside, considering he's already got it locked up.
Good for him. Company man, bringing out the new toy at the big stage. Yeah, why not? And I feel like we've seen it with so many of these guys, like even Max Homa last week when he showed up to South Africa. He's like, I really haven't played that much. I don't know what to expect for my game. Let me just boat race the field real quick. Where these guys lower the expectations of people, like Rory this week. He's like, yeah, I'm going to put a new toy in the bag. I'm going to test it out, see how it fits my game. I would not be shocked if he still wins this event by like 4 strokes, given how good he has been. And him just lacing this thing around the Earth course out there.
Yeah. That's kind of his MO, right? Is like just messing around and shooting 20 under.
Yeah.
Isn't that the gift of a golfer, right? Like the ability to separate yourself from outcome, like the ability to say, this doesn't matter, I can have fun. These guys talk about playing freely all the time, KP. The biggest freedom that you can have is essentially, this doesn't matter. I'm playing great golf. Let me go out here and just boat race the field.
Yeah, I think especially for him, who he's somebody that obviously cares a lot and is mentally very sharp, and he's just he thinks a lot about legacy and history and all that stuff, and that can entangle you, as we've seen. I don't think it's like any big secret that way of thinking really, like, it kind of just jams him up at some of the big events. Now, I don't think that's necessarily true at a race to Dubai. And so I don't know that there's a big delta between like locked in Rory and just messing around Rory at a tournament like this. But if he could figure out how to do that, he should just throw like new clubs in the bag for Augusta. Just play like, just completely off the board, play like Persimmons or something. I legit think that something like that would mentally free him up to just focus on the golf and not like all the other things that are going on.
He's the favorite this week, Patrick. 4.5 to 1 to win. John Rahm 5.5. Victor Hovland at 6. Then a little bit of a leap to some of the next group of golfers with Terrell Hatton, Tommy Fleetwood, Matt Fitzpatrick, Min Woo Lee, Tom Kim. So it's a very strong field, as they usually get for the DP World Tour Championship. It's not just Rory. We're going to see some big boppers over there.
Yeah, it's always a really fun event. And, not to spend too much time on Rory, but you think about 2 years ago where he was at this event in particular, with him ripping his shirt, Colin Morikawa somehow winning the DP World Tour Championship, which makes no sense at all. And where he is now at the top of the game, I think it's, pretty easy to say that he's the best player in the world. It's one, a credit to his longevity, and two, just, how freaking good he is at golf.
I think I'm a little disappointed that, well, two things. I think this, I love this event. I think it's really interesting, and there's always something crazy that happens, and it's fun to cover, even from afar. I think this year I'm a little disappointed because, one, the race to Dubai is already wrapped up, which is like there's not any drama there. But also, we haven't seen a lot from guys like Hovland and Rahm since the Ryder Cup, so there might be some. I don't know. There just doesn't feel like there's maybe the juice that this tournament normally has at this time of year, but maybe we get an awesome one in spite of all that.